One. So Key and Twomey made a funny video today about makeup and contouring and the way girls act when they do their makeup. And one of my friends sent it to me in a message and was like, I instantly thought of you when I seen this. And it's funny because I had just watched the video myself and I was thinking the whole time, that is exactly how I am. And it got us talking about makeup and contouring and how I do it. And it's funny because I just started doing it a couple months ago. I'm really good at it, but I didn't know a thing about contouring. I just would put on some foundation and stuff. I was pretty good at makeup, but it wasn't like an art to me or anything. But the thing that got me doing it, I was getting married in October, as most of you know, and I was looking into prices to get your makeup done for the day, and it was like $100 to get your makeup done. And I thought that's fucking insane because I can watch YouTube for free. So I started watching YouTube and I got really inspired and I ran to the Smiths down the road late at night and I just grabbed some light and dark foundation because that's all contouring is. It's bringing out the parts of your face that you want to stand out and shadowing what you don't. So I went and I got some really light concealer and some dark foundation and I just went to town on my face and it worked. And I want to go to Ulta and get like a nice contouring kit and stuff. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I want to show you guys that you don't need to think too much into it. You don't need to like stress over every detail, that you can make yourself look amazing with what you got. You can literally do it with anything. You just need light and dark. And I'm going to attempt to show you that, but I don't know about making videos and stuff. I just told her I'd make a video. So since I don't know how to like cut and edit and everything, I'm just going to pause and come back and pause and come back. And hopefully you guys can see like every little thing. And this is going to be a learning experience for everyone because I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. So hopefully someone can learn something from this. And if not, then hopefully you can get a laugh from it. But I'm going to go wash my face and trim up my eyebrows and stuff. And then I'll show you how I do my contour and my makeup using like hardly anything. It's literally just like, I think, CoverGirl brand from Smith's. So I'll be back. Okay, so sorry if I talk funny. I got some white strips on my teeth. Because I haven't gone to Ulta, like I said before, and got the primer and everything, I just put a lotion on my face and a really light layer of normal foundation. And for the contour, I'm going to start with this. It's just a concealer, a really light concealer. And okay, hopefully I can do this where you guys can see me. I start at my eye and come down into a triangle shape because you really want like the top of your cheeks to pop. And because this is a concealer, it's really thick, so it's going to be thick on your face, but once you blend it in, it looks really nice. Sometimes, not all the time, I'll get my nose right here, and then when I want to shadow it, I'll put some dark on the tip. I'll show you. And not everyone does this, but I like to put a line right here. Just to make that area like pop out a little bit. And then I also put some right here on my chin. And just a little bit here on my forehead. And like I said, don't pay any attention to detail because you're gonna blend all this and it looks fucking ridiculous. But you're gonna get out a brush and blend it all in. And none of these lines are gonna matter if they're straight or even or what they look like. So today, this is what I'm doing for my light color. And then I'm gonna get my dark color out and we'll add that in. Okay, for the dark, I'm literally just using a CoverGirl foundation. It's really dark. It's 315 and it's super dark, darker than anything obviously I would use on my face, but because we just want to shadow, it turns out okay. I used to use this brush to put it on, but I found that my finger literally just, it works a lot better. I think when I go get a contour kit, obviously, then those brushes are made for it, so it'll work better. I look fucking ridiculous right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna apply this with my finger but you can do it with a brush or whatever. And then I blend it with a brush. So actually I'm gonna have to pause this to get it out. Okay, so I got the dark on the parts I wanted to shadow here on my cheek. And like I said, don't pay attention to the lines. If, you know, they're not right, it's okay because you're gonna blend it. And I always start at the top of my ear and I bring it down to about where my eye is. And then if you can see here on my chin, start at your ear and just go all the way around your jawline. And that will get rid of your double chin if you have one. And then to blend the dark, I used to use my finger, but now I use the same brush. I'll do the light first, and then I blend the dark in. I don't know, hopefully I can do this holding the camera. This is really hard and I'm not used to it, like I said. So you just take your brush and start blending. Don't go up too high because like you want that darkness around your head. A lot of people when they contour will put the dark here, but I have this like terrible widow's peak, so it just looks silly when I do it. I definitely need to get some better brushes, but my whole point of this video is to show you that you don't need to spend a lot of money if you're on a budget or if you're in a rush. You just make this shit work. And I don't know if you noticed, but I put a little bit of dark on the tip of my nose, not as much as my cheeks or my jawline. I do all the light color first because I don't want to get the dark on my brush and then go over my areas that I don't want to be dark. So once I get all the light blended in, then I start on my cheeks. And you don't want to bring it down too far. You don't want to have like brown on your mouth. I go up and down, and it helps to just blend it out. And if you're not getting the effects that you want with the brush, you can always just use your hands. That's why God gave them to you. Let's see, you got the dark contour there, and my skin still looks really light, but I'm gonna put some powder and some blush on. See there? And like I said, don't worry too much about how perfect it is. That's a mistake that people make the most. I think they get obsessed with what they're doing, and then it takes hours and it doesn't look any better or worse because the little things that you notice about yourself, no one else is going to notice those. Okay. So this still looks crazy, bear with me, but you can see the dark contour line here, and this really takes away the look of your double chin. Y'all know I'm not a little girl, and I have this double chin here, but when you put that shadow in, it helps a lot. So I'm gonna pause this now, and I'm just gonna put some powder on. I don't think you need to see me do that. Everyone knows how to put powder on their face. I just have this CoverGirl loose powder. So I'm gonna pause and do that, and then I'll get my blush out and show you. I go right above the contour. Okay, I'm gonna add my blush now so I don't look like a complete ghost, because as you can see, where you put the light color on, you're very light. I have one I've had forever. I got this for Christmas, I think last year or the year before, by Rob's mom. It's Estee Lauder. And I like to use the lightest you can see blush, but sometimes I'll use the middle one there. I'm gonna mix both of them today, so just bear with me. This video stuff is new. And then I just go right along the top of my contour to give my face a little color. If it's too dark, like I said, your hands are your best friend. Just use your hands. And then I also like to take it, just a little bit goes a long way, and put it on my nose, and I'll cross my lip, chin, and forehead, like the areas where we put the light colored concealer, just to give it a little touch so it's not super, super light. And I wasn't going to do eyes today, but I think maybe I will, because that's what really brings everything out. And I want you guys to see me. You see me at my complete worst. I hadn't done anything myself. I haven't even brushed my hair today. And then I'll do my eyes too, so you can see me at my complete best. But for the most part, you know, you can see with cheap makeup and little time that it's pretty easy to do a good contour. You don't need much. Just don't focus on it too much, and just shadow those parts that you don't want to stand out, and use the light colors to make the rest of your face pop. So that's pretty much the contour. And then I'll come back when my eyes are done. I don't have the patience to show you guys that, because half the time I piss myself off, and it's probably going to take me a good like 15 minutes just to do them. So I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so I know I said I wasn't gonna really get into my eyes, but I wanted to show you, because I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm the only person I know that does this, and it's just because it works for me. I do my wings with eyeshadow instead of eyeliner, because eyeliner is runny and it fucking gets everywhere, and I can never do it first try. And the eyeshadow is powder and dry, so if you mess up, it's really easy to fix. So I use this brush. It's very tiny and angled, and I just put some black eyeshadow on it, and I just go right across, and the angle of the brush makes it super, super easy. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick, and as soon as I finish the rest of my eyes, I'll show you the finished product. But yeah, this brush makes it so easy to just use dry eyeshadow and do your wings, and then for the rest of my eyes, I'll use the stick eyeliner. Okay, and so here it is finished completely, and you know, my eyes are done. I didn't really go into it because I wanted to focus more on the contour, but your eyes really make everything pop, so it's important. If you're having a shitty contour day, just go crazy with your eyes and it'll be okay. But I'll show you what I did use for it. Let's see. The 3 brown there on the end, those are what I use. This is just a really old thing of makeup that I got from Avon like 3 years ago. And these brushes here, hopefully you can see that. I used this one to put the base on, this one here for the end color, this to blend it, and this for the eyeshadow, or I mean the eyeliner that I used eyeshadow with. I told you guys about that last time. And just a pink lip stain from Victoria's Secret. Sometimes I go fucking crazy with my lips, but I'm not going anywhere today. So, and that's it. Just, you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of time. Just fucking slap some light colors on your face and dark colors on your face, and it makes a world of difference. So I hope this helped somebody. See you later.